The Scoozy S800 claims a 30-mile range, and today I'm going to find out if that's actually true. On real pavements, across a busy roundabout, through a gravel and tarmac footpath on the Wirral Way, and suffering from MS. And here's the thing, if the battery dies out there, there's no rescue plan. I have to make it back on my own. Okay, first of all, we have to negotiate local roads. This is all familiar territory. We just head along the pavement. This is from Bromborough to Eastham, and then from Eastham to Hooton, where we'll meet the Wirral Way. Now, first challenge, Eastham, crossing this road to get along the A41. First of all, I'll get on. At least there's crossing here, which helps. Oh, I do hate crossing here. I hated crossing here when I was on foot, and I really hate it now. And this isn't even the busiest crossing of my day. Here we go. Right, here we are at the roundabout of the A41 and the M53, and those guys ahead are streaming off the M53, and I've got to cross that. Oh, I'm really not looking forward to this. Okay. They're on a red, I'm going across. That's the easy bit. The next bit, there's no traffic light. Oh, and to make it even more interesting, the ramp is... Okay. Oh, these guys are moving fast. I've got to do is cross this, and everyone else wants to get onto the M53 at speed. Right, there's a gap. I'm going. Oh God, I was dreading that. This always seemed a much shorter distance to Hooton station from the A41 when you're in a car. In a scooter, it's a fair old whack. All I've got to do now is find the entrance to the Wirral Way. How hard can it be? I know it starts by Hooton Station, and on my left is Hooton Station. So we've got to be in the right neck of the woods, surely. Okay, let's cross the bridge, see if it's on the other side. That looks promising on the other side of the road. 2 posts saying Wirral Way. Now, here we get to find out whether it's a slope or whether it's steps. If it's steps, we're buggered before we've started. Ooh, a crossing point on the bridge. And no traffic, so I'll take that. Right. Fingers crossed for a slope. And it is. We're in business, folks. Welcome to the Wirral Way. Ooh, that's tight. And here's a little map for us to peruse. Right, I'll let you have a good look at that. Right, it says Williston is 1.7 miles, Neston is 4.4 miles, and West Kirby is 12 miles. We start off in this wooded section alongside the Wirral line, which at this point is departing for Chester. So we're heading Chester way a little bit, and then we're going to swing to the right. And here we are at our first station. Hadlow Road. But time waits for no scooter. And from Hadlow Road we push on. So a nice place to stop over on your walk. Right, let's press on. It is delightful. And here we come to our first level crossing. With some nice horse poop on the path. I think I'll bypass that. Right, let's have a look. Is it clear? Yes, it is. Oh, this is interesting. Do I want to go that way? Cycle path, yes. We'll go the cycle path.
Well, that's a smart buggy.
It's not bad.
I'll fight you for it.
You'll win.
It's a cracker, that, isn't it?
It is. It's sort of like an off-road one.
Yeah.
And
Some of these others are fucking dangerous, aren't they?
yeah. Well, this thing,
yeah.
I held out for it because this is me.
Yeah.
Right. I used to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's
can't
it's
you walk about like us now?
I've got MS, so I can walk for about
yeah, maybe.
10 minutes, and then I'm done in for the day.
Yeah.
So this allows me to do this, and it's got suspension, and you know it's designed to be a sort of an off-road one, and it just allows me the freedom.
Very stable as well.
Yes.
Those others that were little tiny wheels.
Yeah.
They're old fellas.
Exactly.
It doesn't mind any monkeys falling over, you know. That kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Well, I better carry on. Right. See ya. Cheers. That is the joy of this thing. It always has a nice conversation. Right, so let's carry on to our next station. First obstacle. Ahem. Right. That was a palaver. The countryside is by now becoming rolling hills. This is sheep territory. To the right is a water treatment plant, but you don't need to see that. Right, let's crack on. It's a bit rougher along here. As you can see. Not a problem for us. Although, obviously, thoughts start turning to, should I have bought a puncture repair kit? Anyhow. Little bridge. Right, this is Windle Hill Bridge we've just crossed. Right, let's crack on. And back into some woodland. Definitely getting more hilly in this area as we cross the middle of the Wirral, heading towards the D coast, which should start appearing in the horizon, or on the horizon, before too long. What a long section this is. This would have made one hell of a heritage line. Thank you. Right, we're on 78% battery at this stage. The plan is, apart from getting very muddy, Oh, I'm so glad this is a Scoozy. The plan is to go as far as 60% battery and then turn back. That gives me a really good chance of getting home. But at 77% we've still got a fair way to go. And this cutting, can you imagine being on a little steam engine coming through here? It must have been spectacular. Right, we deviate from the old line slightly here. Let's see how it handles this slope. Full whack, top speed. How much speed do we lose? None. That is astonishing. And another bloody gate. Ah. Please close the gate behind. Ha ha ha. Got to open it first. Right, I suppose the best way is just to push through. Yeah, it's pushed through, thank goodness for that. I can handle this. Right. Does it rejoin the Wirral Way across the road there?
It's trying to work it out now. We don't normally come from this end.
Right.
I think actually we go down here.
Yeah, because there's the cycle sign there, isn't there?
Yeah, and then you cross up, you pick up,
yeah.
You pick up the bridge, then it goes over,
right.
over the top of the road. Yeah.
Right, let's give it a go.
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm okay. This thing shifts. More worried about people not looking than me actually. Oh, this is great. Found myself a hazard. Okay. Right. Oh, Wirral Way this way. That's not it, is it? No, that's a park. Let's take the footpath. Slow down a bit. I always prefer to go slower on the footpaths out of respect for pedestrians and not wanting to knock anyone over. It's all well and good that this can do 8 miles an hour, it doesn't mean I have to. Right, there is something green ahead. I'm hoping that is the continuation of the footpath. So was all this built on the old line? Is this the outskirts of Neston? For these questions and many more, tune in to the next episode of... No, I'm still here. Right, this looks definitely like we are reacquiring the footpath. Do you know, I never get this many messages when I'm not on the scooter. I wonder who that is phoning me, messaging me on the phone. Right, here we go. Let's see where we are. Signposts here. Right, Neston Town Council, so that means we're in Neston. 16 minutes walk to Parkgate. And I'm on 78% battery. I think we'll make that. So shall we? So here we are at Neston. Again, zero issues crossing the bridge. And we're back on the Wirral Way. So obviously they've built part of Neston onto the old railway line. That's a pity. So any plans for a heritage railway go right out the window. Nice one, town planners. And now we are approaching the coast. I can see the River Dee. You're a bit lower than me, so you can't, but trust me, it's there. And I can see Wales to the other side. What I'm going to do is, a little bit further on, I'll send the drone up. And you can see for yourself. Right, this appears to be Parkgate. We've come to a car park for the Wirral Country Park, which the Wirral Way is part of, and we seem to be heading down towards the road. I think I've taken a wrong turn somewhere. Find out soon. Hello.
Hello.
I'm a little bit confused. I'm trying to carry on the Wirral Way. Have I gone off it?
Yeah,
or do you have to rejoin
you
it?
off it for a minute. So you need to go. Right for about to the road.
Yeah.
Right for about, I don't know, 100 metres.
And then you're back on.
You can see another entrance on your left. You have to cross the road though.
That's all right. I can do that.
No, I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's across the road.
Brilliant. Thank you ever so much.
No problem. Yeah.
It's a bit confusing.
It is confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But then once you're on the next bit, it just goes on and on and on.
Brilliant. I'm testing the range on this, you see.
Oh right, how far do you think you can go?
It's supposed to be 30.
30 miles?
Yeah.
Oh really, yeah.
So I should be able to do all the way there and all the way back, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go until I go to about 60% battery. I've come from Bromborough.
It's a battery, so it depends on the temperature. I've come from Bromborough, right?
Right, so it's 76% still.
Oh wow.
So
That's good, isn't it?
yeah. So
You can go a good distance for yourself out there. Come on.
fingers crossed.
Brilliant.
Right.
Good ride?
I will. Don't worry. The ride back's going to be a bit more nervy though.
Yeah, it will be.
when it says 20%.
Yeah.
Good day.
Cheers. The rope walk. Okay. Oh, I see it. Right. Well, this is daft, to say the least. So Somehow or other I've got to cross the road. Here we go. On a corner. What could be more nervous? And we're back on the road. Or the track. What a palaver. So this is Parkgate. But I'll show you a bit more when we get free of trees. Right, we're a bit beyond Parkgate now, and there's a bit of a clearing in the trees, so as promised I'm sending the drone up. To the right is Heswell Golf Course, and to the left is Heswell Golf Course, which seems to straddle the Wirral Way. But as you can see, the Wirral is pretty flat, but to our left, I will get there, I promise, is the River Dee. Now, as far as the eye can see, there is now what's, I suppose, salt marsh. There's a gas power station further up the Dee, and within my lifetime, some idiot thought it'd be a good idea to plant the grass to reclaim some of the silted up land by the power station. And now it has stretched right down to Parkgate. Over there, the hills you can see are Wales, and there's a little tiny slither of what was once a navigable River Dee. Here we go, we're zooming in a little bit. You can see a little bit more of the salt marshes, and beyond that, that little strip of water is the River Dee, and on the other side is Wales. So there you go. It's quite a clear day. If it was completely clear, that means there's rain between us and Wales, because all the humidity is taken up by the rain. Now, this area, Parkgate, was important to the railway back in the day, because a lot of agricultural land around here, as I mentioned, the aforementioned sheep, there's a lot of vegetables grown, asparagus, radishes, cabbage. So this is pretty plentiful land, and the railway did pick up a lot of goods from the farmers to go both ways on the Wirral from Parkgate station. So that's the history of this area. And before that, Parkgate was an ancient port. But I'll come back to Parkgate. Right, back to the Wirral Way, and as you can see, there's plenty of cyclists and walkers along here. Golfists to the left, golfists to the right. And right down below the drone is a little me. we have 65% battery, and we're at Riverbank Road, which if you look at the exploded diagram there, that's where we are. So that's short of West Kirby. We are at Thurston. So we've not done too bad. Battery. I said I'd turn back at 60%. What do I do? What do I do? Right, having reached Thurston, I've decided discretion is the better part of valour. I've got 67% battery and I'm going to head back. And if I have a lot of battery left, I'll know that I can push on further next time, but I don't want to take the risk. So, will I get home? This is the question. Right, back at my favourite, and at exactly 50% battery. So oh, here we go. All right. Regenerative braking down here. That's gotta help. Anyway, we're at 50%. I am pretty confident I'll get home, he says. What we don't know is whether the battery actually runs down faster in the second half, which I suspect it might. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gonna get a running companion now, I think. Ah, right. There's some lovely bridges along here. Some care went into building this railway, as is often the case. Isn't this lovely? I love woodland. Anyway, we're currently heading back towards Parkgate. Ah, they've spotted me. Love the bluebells. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take a lap.
Aye. Here we are back at the crossing. And back to the station at Hadlow Road. And as you can see, they've relaid some track here. Oh, thank you.
Keep away from the edge, you don't want to go over there.
Ah, I'll go flying. Isn't it a lovely job that they've done with this station? So they've got a cafe here and various other little things, and it's all decked out like it would have been in what, 1920s, 1930s. Quite a well-known spot to stop. It's a little takeaway cafe selling ice creams and things. Car park on the other side. We're now on the platform. But still, I can't help thinking, wouldn't it be better to have real trains coming along here? You can see by the flag how much the wind is up. And it's a cold easterly as well. Great Western Railway, London and North Western Railway notice. Let's see what this says. All persons are warned not to trespass upon the railway belonging to the Great Western Railway Company and the London and North Western Railway. With such railways, and notice is hereby given that pursuant to the provisions of the Great Western Railway Act 1883 and London and North Western Railway Additional Powers Act 1883, every person who trespasses upon any such railways or stations in such manner as to expose himself to danger or rise of danger renders himself liable to a penalty of 40 shillings, and in default of payment to 1 month's imprisonment for every such offence. February 1885, by order. You are told. So, I'll have a little drink here. I'll just get you a shot of the sign. Good day to you, sir.
Oh, it's one of these off-roaders.
Yes.
Oh, that does look the business.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I've seen it advertised.
Yeah, the Scoozy. I held out for this because I could do this sort of thing.
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, it's good for 10 miles.
Yeah.
But it says a lot more in the book.
Yeah, this is supposed to do 30. I'm doing a video for YouTube.
Yeah.
I've got a YouTube channel called Yes You Can, and I'm testing the mileage now.
Yes.
I've made it as far as Thurston and I'm on my way back.
Really? Where's back?
Bromborough.
Bromborough? You've come from Bromborough?
Yeah.
You've got to Thurston?
Yeah.
And now you're coming back?
And I'm still on 49% battery, so I might have turned back too early.
No, that's not the way to look at it.
No, I want
next time you go a bit further.
Yeah, I stopped at 60%, and you know.
Right. Now then, I'll have to take some details.
I'll tell you what.
This thing looks an awful lot wider than my car would take. I've got a car.
It's the length that's the issue.
Not for my car, but for the it's a Fiat Multiple.
Right.
And when you open the tailgate, the bumper section drops down,
right.
and the ramp folds out, and the floor's been lowered.
He was a thoroughly nice chap, and we had quite a discussion about the Scoozy and various mobility scooters that he'd owned over the years, as well as his wheelchair, which he uses regularly. He comes from a local village. He goes up the Wirral Way to Hooton to catch the train to Chester, and he goes the other way to go to Parkgate. So, as you can imagine, there's he does quite a few miles. Anyway, a thoroughly pleasant chap, a nice chat, as we often get on these little jaunts on the Scoozy, and then we headed off back towards home. So, here we are back at Hooton, and we've still got 47% battery. Did I bottle it too early? Could I have made it to West Kirby? Anyway, still haven't got home. We'll see how much battery's left when I get there. So, I'm back home. I'm at the garden and I'm a bit upset with myself. Why? Well, if you look, we've still got 46% battery. I could have pushed on to West Kirby. So you know what that means? I'll have to do it all again.